Who would win a golf match, you or your boyfriend? Davey! Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. Today I'm going to do a Q&A. I actually got so many great questions from you guys, so I might have to do a two-part series on this. Thank you so much if you submitted a question. We've got a whole heap to get through, so see how we go. MiniXMouse_, what would you have been if you weren't a cricketer? Well, for the last 4 years, I've actually studied industrial design at the University of Canberra, and I finished that. I now live in Sydney, and I would probably be pursuing that a lot harder because it's sort of a bit plan B at the moment. It's like my hobby outside of cricket, which I really enjoy and I'm super passionate about. And I've actually got an exhibition coming up, so it's really cool to still be able to do that on the side of cricket, but cricket's my main priority. So if I wasn't playing cricket, then I would be doing that. Grace.Hopely says, how much do you enjoy playing cricket? Not when it's 40 degrees. I don't enjoy playing cricket when it's 40 degrees, but every other time apart from that, I really enjoy it. Cricket's been awesome. It's given me so many opportunities to be able to travel around Australia and also the world, which has been super cool. And also I've met so many of my lifelong best friends playing cricket. It's awesome being in a team sport and having so many great friends surrounding you and supporting you and doing the things that you love is really special. And I also really like the competitive nature of cricket and how it challenges you personally all the time. Parashi26_J, another great question. Toughest international batter to bowl to? I'm gonna have to say my teammate Elisa Healy. I swear she had it out for me whenever I versed them in Big Bash. She always smashed me, so I'm really great that I'm on her side now, which is awesome. So I would say Elisa Healy. Ronnie36_ height ? I'm 169. Unfortunately, I'm not as tall as Stella Campbell. I really wish I had her height because she gets that bounce, that intimidating bounce. But instead I just have to try to snap my back and bowl as fast as I can at the crease. No, no, not really. But yeah, I'm 169. _Ashy_032, have you ever bowled a knuckleball in cricket? Not in a game, but I have worked on it in pre-seasons previously, but I sort of struggle a bit. I don't have the biggest hands, so I struggle to grip it, but maybe next pre-season I'll work on it. My usual slow ball is either into my hand, I'll drop my thumb off it and then roll my hands over it, so like a bit of a cutter, or I'll just keep it normal and then bowl back at the hand slow balls. So they're my two usual go-to slow balls, and I haven't worked on the knuckleball enough to be confident in that. Amrish8143, would you play in India if they started a women's IPL? Absolutely, that would be amazing. I actually can't wait till they develop a women's IPL because I think it will be so great for the women's game. Pankaj_Zoodp, how many dogs do you have? Davey and I only have one dog, Bobby. He is a little black Kelpie and he's about 1. But Mum and Dad just got a new dog and he's a little puppy and his name is Billy, and he's also a Kelpie and he's the cutest little thing. Pankaj_Zoodp, another great question. Your favorite Indian food? Naan or dal or butter chicken. The usuals, you know. If you have any recommendations, feel free to comment below. During Big Bash, actually Radha and Shafali took Stella and I out to an Indian restaurant and we had, what was it called? Oh my gosh, I can't remember. It's like a roll, pancake. Dosa, oh my gosh, it's called a dosa. We had a masala dosa, that's what we had. And that was so good, oh my god. That was really great. Cricket Fanatic 80, would you like to get into media like Holly? That would be pretty fun, actually. Trying to dabble in it at the moment as we speak with YouTube. I've done a little bit of commentary and it was 3 days post-operation, so I probably had a little bit of I probably still had some drugs in my system from the operation that made me feel a lot more relaxed about the fact that I was doing commentary. But it was really great and fun, and I didn't stuff up and I didn't swear, which was my goal, just not to swear. So yeah, I would really like to get into media like Holly. Probably not sports journo intense, probably just like a really fun part of the media. If that is a role, then hit me up. Okay, Kiara.Collier, Wingham gal, shout out to Wingham. Did you find your journey into professional sport hard? Did you focus after school? I think, yeah, I guess so. It was pretty tricky initially because I lived in Wingham, which is a rural town in New South Wales, so it was about 4.5 hours away from Sydney. So yeah, definitely I found the travel aspect pretty hard, and I think my parents probably took most of the toll there. They were pretty much my Uber drivers, which I'm super grateful for. But when I got my L's, I clocked up my hours real quick, which was great. So yeah, it was really tricky traveling. There were lots of hours sacrificed in the car. But finally, when I got there, it was super rewarding and nice to know that, yeah, all the hours in the car paid off. And yeah, after I finished school, I was sort of a bit MIA from cricket in the professional setups for about 1.5 years, and I was just playing grade cricket. So yeah, it was a little bit tricky then. I wasn't really sure what I was going to do. I was just waitressing, thinking that I'd be one of those people who'd be like, yeah, I'm going to have a gap year and go to Europe. Obviously didn't do that, but I just logged it out and played grade cricket, and ended up getting an opportunity to train with the ACT Meteors, and that sort of led me to move down there and start my professional career down there. So yeah, it wasn't exactly smooth sailing, but yeah, we got there in the end, and I bloody love it. Ooh, cricket_AU_FP. Who would win a golf match, you or your boyfriend? Davey! Come here! Also, he's not my boyfriend anymore. Fiance! We got engaged. In December. It was really special, and I'll share that with you at another time. Davey, this is a question. Cricket_AU_FP says, come in the screen.
Oh,
Who would win a golf match, you or your boyfriend?
Definitely you.
Maybe.
On a good day.
On a good day. You might get me, but yeah. Okay. Peace. Georgia_Kelsey asks, what sort of training program does an athlete of your level follow? So currently we are preparing for the domestic competition, so I'm playing for the New South Wales Breakers, and we usually train about 3 or 4 times a week, and I'll usually do an extra session or something, like a bike session for instance, on the weekend. So a normal day of training looks like gym in the morning usually, and then we have skills, which is just a net session, and then usually a bit of a fielding session. So that's sort of a normal day's structure, or instead of doing a gym session, we might do a running session. Sometimes when we get a running session done before training, it can make the session a little bit harder because we're under a bit of fatigue, but we make sure that we're having a pretty decent rest before we get into it, because we still want to get a really high quality training session done. So yeah, we usually have a fair few snack breaks as well, because nutrition's like really important part of being a professional athlete, and training at the workload we do. So we're making sure that we actually have structured times put into our calendar where we're having like a snack break, so we're fueled for the next session, ready to go. And also, yeah, as I mentioned, the weekends, if we haven't had a big heavy week of training, then usually I'll jump on the bike and do a ride with my boyfriend. Well, actually fiance now, to get used to that. If you want to hear a bit more about what training looks like during the week, comment below and I'll try to vlog it up. Noah Makiva 08, what is your favourite sport outside of cricket? I am a massive fan of the F1. I can't wait for the next season. I can't wait to see George Russell driving a Mercedes. I reckon that's going to be epic. Team Lewis over Max, controversial. If you want to come at me, but that's my stance. Amber Smith Chip, I like that name, that's gold. A favourite thing to do in your spare time on tour? Play a bit of golf, and if we're near the water, go for a swim, hang out at the beach, or go paddleboarding. Isabel Hillier _, what's your favourite thing about being a professional cricketer? I think the fact that I just get to be able to run around outside in the sun with my mates and travel around, I think it's a dream job, and I'm super grateful every day that I get to be a professional cricketer. Working with my best mates is pretty cool. Okay, because I'm still a noob at YouTube, I actually forgot to film an outro, so Bobby and I are here to thank everyone for their questions for the Q&A. If you want to ask me anything else, make sure you comment below and subscribe to my channel for some more videos coming up soon. Thanks again, and bye! Hope I hit record.